Right, guys. So my first question is, what is your favourite drug?
Oh, ecstasy, definitely.
I've never taken any drugs in my life.
Okay. Okay, fair enough. Two polar opposites there.
Yeah.
So do you think that there's an ethical issue with taking drugs?
I don't have a problem with people doing it if they want to do it, but I just don't
Yeah.
want to do it myself.
Sure. Because I suppose, like, if it doesn't harm anyone else,
Yeah.
it's like, it's your body, you should be allowed to do what you want with it, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So if we do anything that does affect others,
Yeah, then there's an issue.
then there's an issue, right?
Yeah.
So can you think of anything we maybe do in our day-to-day lives that maybe does harm others and not just ourselves?
Drug-wise.
Not necessarily anything. Difficult question, I suppose, kind of broad. Let's say, what about animals then?
Yes.
What about animals?
Oh, yeah. Okay, yeah. So eating animals, pollution, littering,
Yeah.
all of that kind of stuff harms everyone.
Okay. So why does eating animals then harm animals?
Because you're eating them. No, it's more the way, if we were like to go out and kill a pig or something, that's fine. It's the farming.
Okay.
And kind of the brutal slaughtering and
Sure.
all the drugs they pump them with
Uh-huh.
and all that kind of stuff.
That's an interesting point. So you mean like in the way the animal's brought up,
Yeah.
then it would become an ethical issue if it's treated badly. Let's say then there's a pig. You mentioned a pig. So let's say a pig has a wonderful life,
Yeah.
and I killed it myself.
Yeah, that's fine. I think that's fine.
Okay. So do you think there's no moral issue with killing in itself then?
Not if you're going, if you were starving, there wasn't anything to eat, then no.
So let's say then it's not a survival situation, and like, say there's a pig here, and I could kill the pig and eat it, or there's like some plant food then that I could eat. Would it be immoral for me to kill the pig?
No swearing.
It's
I'm
fine.
swearing.
No, it's fine. Do it. That wouldn't be a moral issue.
I don't think there's an issue.
Mhm.
I think that's fine. As I said, I've got more of an issue with kind of the farming
Yeah.
and the drugs
Okay.
and that kind of like.
Okay, fair enough. Let's say it was a dog then. Would that change your mind?
It would, which I know is so hypocritical. And it's just the Western world, like we brought up kind of like pets and like farm animals.
So what's your opinion on places like in Asia where they do kill and eat dogs?
Well, I've got an issue because they have the festivals where they kill them for fun.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's a hard one because I don't know. It's
Yeah.
a bit...
Let's say if I had like a pet dog then, and I had a really happy life, and one day I thought, you know what, I fancy eating him, and I just got a knife out and just stabbed him in the throat and ate him. Would you see a moral issue with me doing that?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because it's a pet.
Yeah. Right.
Which is so hypocritical.
Yeah,
So,
right.
so if we imagine two dogs then, so a dog that is my pet and a dog that isn't, do you think there's any moral difference between hurting one and not the other?
No, if you were looking, if from above, like if I was kind of out of the situation and I had more control over it, I would say no to all of it. I said
Okay.
it's morally wrong to do all of it,
Okay.
but that's not the world we live in.
True. Yeah. So you feel like it is morally wrong to kill a pig then?
Yeah, I guess so. If I think about it like
Sure.
completely, it doesn't mean that I still do it. I still eat pig.
Yeah.
I love
I don't really
bacon.
think about it until you ask
No.
the question.
That's the thing. Why is it that we don't think about this?
Yeah, I
Why
think
do you
it's
think?
just so easy.
Mm-hmm.
Because you don't have to see them being killed. You don't have to do. I think it'd be a completely different story if we had to kill our own food. I think the majority of us would be vegetarian.
Yeah. Do you guys think you could kill an animal yourself for food?
Yeah,
You think you could?
yeah. If I like, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
How would you do it? Let's say it's not for survival, but like you fancy like a bacon sandwich. How would you kill a pig?
The quickest way, I don't know. I'd have to look it up.
Yeah.
The quickest way
Or to
to.
eat a plant.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I could. I think that'd be too hypocritical for me to say. Like, I would happily eat it, but I wouldn't kill it. So I've always
Okay.
said I would.
So it's kind of like we're disconnected, I guess.
Yeah.
Do you think if you did kill an animal, let's say you like,
I'd feel awful.
yeah? So do you think if you feel guilty about something, do you think that suggests maybe there's an issue with it?
Yeah, there is an issue with it,
Mm.
but I still would do it because I eat meat. And
You do, yeah. But how do we morally justify killing an animal then?
because it's so disattached.
Yeah.
Um,
So would you guys say that you're against animal cruelty?
yes.
Yes.
And how would you both define animal cruelty?
So all the kind of testing on animals, all, as I said, all like the dog festivals and
Yeah.
kind of festivals for fun where they abuse animals. Yeah.
Yeah. Why would you guys say it's wrong to harm an animal for fun?
Not for enjoyment.
There's no
You eat
need.
meat because you're eating it and it's like survival.
Is that why we eat meat? Is it for survival?
No, I guess not. But
It is a food, but it's not. We can
Right.
get food from.
So it's not for survival. Is it for pleasure?
Fuck's sake. You're fucking my head up now.
I need a vegan burger.
Are you guys vegan?
Yeah. Yes, but I was eating animal products for most of my life.
Okay.
Talking every day,
Yeah.
KFC, McDonald's,
Yeah.
and like you guys, I just never thought about it.
Yeah.
So do you think the reason we eat animal products is for pleasure?
Yes.
Yeah, it must
Kind
be.
of.
And-
No.
It tastes good.
Yeah,
I guess 'cause it tastes good.
it tastes good, right?
And also, like, I know you can get protein from other stuff, but
Sure.
yeah, you can get protein from everything. But,
Sure. Yeah.
Um,
So hurting an animal for like pleasure and for fun
mm,
is wrong because we don't need to.
yeah.
So is hurting an animal for taste pleasure
Mm.
wrong because we don't need to?
When you say it like
I
that,
don't
yeah.
think that because the animal's not alive.
Mhm.
It's dead, and
Yeah.
it's not like all these other like testing on animals for like makeup
Sure.
and stuff. They're alive,
Mhm.
and it's prolonging their life. Whereas when you're killing an animal for food, it's
Yeah. But
they're
do
dead.
you
They're not being tortured.
True. But do you see an ethical?
Oh shit!
Is that your tent?
That's not 10.
So do you see?
We haven't pegged it in yet.
Fair enough. Well, what did you just say? I can't remember what you just said. Oh yeah. So do you guys see any ethical issue with killing itself? Is killing a moral issue? So if someone was to come behind me now and shoot me, even though they're not torturing me,
Obviously.
it's wrong, right?
Yeah.
Why would it be wrong to kill me?
multiple reasons.
Would- So I guess the reason we give humans moral values is because they have a will to live.
Yeah.
They're sentient.
Yeah.
Do you think animals also possess those characteristics?
Yes. Apart from fish.
Do you think fish have any sentience and feel pain?
No.
So why?
Yeah. That's why you get pescatarians, don't you?
What's
'Cause
that?
they think fish is non-sentient beings.
So why is it that animals and like us, why do we feel pain?
Fuck knows.
Would you say it's because?
Nerves? Your body?
Would you say that we evolved to feel pain so that we can avoid things that harm us, so we can move out the way,
Yeah, maybe.
and that's why it evolved, right, to protect us. So dogs, you think they can feel pain if you stand on a dog, it
Yeah.
squeals, right? The reason they can feel pain is so they can avoid things,
Yeah.
right? Grass can't move, so there's no reason for it to evolve to feel pain.
Yeah.
Can fish move?
Yeah.
Do you think it would be evolutionary advantageous for fish to feel pain?
Yes.
So do you think they do feel pain?
No.
Why not?
I don't know. I've just been told.
Do you eat fish?
No.
No.
No. So a fish is an animal, right?
Yeah.
If you start hurting a fish, it's gonna react. If you start like cutting a fish, it's gonna react. They're like flat, they'll be pain. But they can't talk, can they? They can't make any sound.
Yeah.
So maybe because we can't hear them, can't hear their screams.
Screaming inside.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
I don't eat fish.
Don't you?
No,
Why not?
just don't like it.
Not for any moral reason.
No, just because I don't like the taste.
Fair enough. So guys, if you could live a life where you were hurting either humans, hurting animals, or hurting neither, which would be
Well-
more in line with your morals?
Obviously neither, but I can't say that because I eat animal. Like I do, I have. Yeah.
Sure, in your behaviour, but I mean in your morals.
Yeah,
you'd
I
rather
would.
hurt-
Ideally, I would
Yeah.
like to not hurt anyone.
Yeah. So what is the reason that say you would leave here today and for the rest of your life buy animal products? Like what is the positive of doing it?
Of eating animals.
Yeah.
There isn't really. If you break it down, it's just a
Just taste it.
choice. It tastes nice. There's no real as I said, you can get all the protein from everything.
And do you think getting pleasure from doing something, can that make it any more moral to do it?
No.
No.
And what are the negatives to buying animal products?
Well, yeah, everything.
Animals get killed.
Yeah.
Right. So what's more important to you? So getting the pleasure from eating animal products or not hurting animals? Like what do you value higher about yourself?
Come on. I don't know what to say.
So let's imagine you're at the end of your life and you're looking back on the life you've lived.
Oh shit. Like 500 cows, no more than 500 cows. You know, I've heard the stat of like, I can't remember now off the top of my
Yeah.
head, but the amount of like cows and stuff you'd eat in a lifetime.
Yeah.
It's ridiculous.
Yeah, I can imagine. So if you're looking back on your life and you're thinking about the choices you made, would you rather look back and think, okay, I did that because I enjoyed it, even though it hurt animals, or would you rather look back and think, I tried to do my best not to hurt animals? Like, what would be more important? Taste pleasure or an animal's life?
I think an equal balance of both. Like, because I'm not gonna be vegetarian just because I'm not.
Why not?
Well, I like the taste of it, and
Yeah.
I know it's bad, but I enjoy it, and I know that's everything you've just said. It's morally bad. I'm a bad human. I mean, I try and eat, like, don't not eat meat like four times a week or something. So we have a half, kind of like half and half.
Yeah.
Vegetarian.
So if I had a dog and I said, I'm only going to hurt the dog twice a week, would you say that's acceptable? Or would you
No,
say...
it's not acceptable.
All right. Fair enough. I'll leave it there because your friend's gone on the phone. But if I gave you guys like a video to watch, put it in like in your phone, would you consider watching it when you're done? If you're still alive after the festival?
Yeah, I don't
Cool.
know where. I think she's got her phone.
Cool. Thanks. I'll end it there anyway.
Yeah.